The following is a presentation of KJAM Sports.
This is Bulldog Basketball on AM 1390. Today's game is brought to you by the KJAM Sportscasters Club.
Now let's head to the press box. It's the Bulldog pregame show
With the voice of the Bulldogs, Matt Gross.
And a good evening and welcome to Baltic High School on a Monday night and our Edward Jones Investment pregame show here on Dakota's Best, AM 1390 and at AmazingMadison.com. It's brought to you by Edward Jones in Madison, where you can start saving and planning today for you and your family's future. Contact the Weebies at Edward Jones in Madison. Tonight's matchup is a non-conference match for the Bulldogs. The 1-10 Madison Lady Bulldogs taking on the 2-9 Baltic Bulldogs here at Bob Sittig Gym in Baltic. The Madison girls last time out on the floor, it was a well-played game against Beersford back on Thursday night. Madison on Tuesday night, I should say, of last week. Madison girls suffered a 54-64 loss to Beersford, a game they got down early, came back, had a lead late. The Bulldogs right now, I think it's fair to say on the girls basketball side, are just still trying to learn a little bit how to win games like they found themselves in against Beersford, like they did really even, middle of the game against Flandreau. Certainly you look back to the Arlington game, the Belfouche game, Iroquois Lake Preston, Tri-Valley. These were all games that were kind of there in the middle part of the second half for the Bulldogs to try to, take control of or at least get themselves in a position to make it a one-possession game in the closing minutes. They just haven't been able to do that. They played and competed against some of these teams this season, but only the one W so far. Can they change that tonight against a 2-9 Baltic team? These two squads a year ago met here also in Baltic and played an absolutely phenomenal game. Madison ended up on the short end of that one. It was a back-and-forth affair last year, 61-56. Baltic picked up the win. Those 56 points for the Madison Bulldogs last year ended up being, I think, if not a season high, very close to the season high last year for Madison. Became a losing effort here against Baltic. The Bulldogs come in a team that plays, kind of better team basketball offensively than they were early in the season, and defensively they have really gotten locked in, and not always coming up with the stops. I'm not saying they're locked in and that they're an elite defensive team, but they have a locked-in mentality. It really has created some focus and some energy on this team. I'm going back specifically to the Arlington game. Madison loses that one, but they were just engaged every time down on the defensive end of the floor. And we've really seen that continue, even in games where the Bulldogs have, not really even been in it in the second half, which fortunately has been more few and far between this season. But even in those games since, the Christmas break, the Bulldogs have stayed engaged. They've stayed, tough in how they play and focused and committed to how they're playing defense, and that energy just kind of trickles over to the offensive side. And now hoping to see it pay off in a result here with a victory over Baltic. Both these teams have a win over Parker Marion this year. Baltic beat them 62-40 back in early December, and then Madison beat them 40-30 just after New Year's. Now Baltic also defeated Belfouche in America's Hometown Basketball Classic the day after Madison lost to Belfouche. Baltic beat them in Madison. 50-36 was the final there. Both teams have lost to Vermilion, Tri-Valley, and Beersford, and West Central. And now they come in here to this game against each other tonight. Madison trying to pick up their second win, something they have not done in a couple of seasons. Get to 2 wins of the year and hope to keep it moving after that. Because there are some winnable games, in the future here for Madison. I'm sure they'll get a good matchup for them in the DAC-12 NEC Conference Clash. Definitely a Dakota Valley team that's a little down that comes up at the end of the year. Canton, that's a 7-4 team. Some teams that Madison can compete with, but they've got to figure out ways to start putting away these victories. Much more coming up here on this Edward Jones Investment pregame show. We're going to take a quick timeout. First, we remind you that the Law on the Court brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection. Reminding all players, coaches, and fans to show officials the proper support and respect. It's their participation that makes high school sports possible. More from Baltic coming up next on KJAM.
If you're like a lot of South Dakotans, you've made a purchase online for services or products and have had no issues. Unfortunately, scammers view the internet as their playground, and they're constantly deploying new scams to attempt to take your hard-earned funds. Fraudulent websites have grown by leaps. Consumers and businesses need to check all aspects of a website before making any type of purchase. Questions regarding this scam should be directed to South Dakota Attorney General's Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Tyler Weedy. Let's work together to help make sure your finances meet your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Call us at 605-256-3550 to schedule an appointment.
Today's housing market can move quickly, and that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Christensen Complete Water is locally owned with over 60 years of experience in the water conditioning business. They provide excellent service and offer free estimates on installs and repairs. They also do free water analysis and provide recommendations for products that will specifically fit your residential or commercial needs. At Christensen Complete Water, they know your water and have the knowledge and expertise to service and repair almost any brand of water softener or drinking water system. Stop in or call today. Christensen Complete Water in Madison.
You have high expectations for your next car buying experience. Expect more and get more from Prostrala Auto Mall in Madison. With vehicles from GM, Ford, and Chrysler in one convenient location, we are sure to have what you're looking for. Don't see the perfect vehicle? Let us custom order it just for you. We'll guide you efficiently through the car buying process with no surprise fees. Isn't it time you expect more and get more? Prostrala Auto Mall in Madison, South Dakota strong since 1957.
Welcome back to Baltic as we are closing in on tip-off between the Bulldogs and the Bulldogs. And from now on, if I say Bulldogs, just know I'm probably talking about Madison. Try to make that distinction as we go along. A pretty quiet night in basketball in the state of South Dakota this evening on the girls and boys side. There's not a ton going on tonight, although there was one marquee matchup in girls basketball, and it's already a final as Hamlin defeated Lennox 59-57. The number 3 Hamlin Chargers take down number 2 Lennox by 2 points tonight. That one in Hamlin. The boys game of that doubleheader. It's also a good matchup, number 4 Hamlin and number 6 Lennox, and they are just underway in that one tonight. Otherwise, just not a lot, not only in our area, but really anywhere tonight. Basketball gets going later. We've got Madison boys basketball coming up tomorrow. The Madison boys, for the first time ever, make a trip to Sioux Falls to play Sioux Falls Lutheran. That's tomorrow night. Then Thursday, the boys are home against Pipestone, and Friday, the boys will be in Madison, not on the high school court, but on the middle school, the auxiliary gym court, for the DAC-12 NEC Conference Clash on Saturday. The Madison boys will be taking on Rapid City Christian, a 2 o'clock start in the middle school gym Saturday as part of that conference clash. And all those games I just talked about, we will have for you here on Dakota's Best and Amazing Madison.com. By the way, last week's game with Sioux Falls Christian that was postponed due to the cold last Friday has been rescheduled for Monday the 9th in Madison. And 2 games that we'll also have for you here at KJAM. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for these two squads. We'll start with the visitors, the 1 and 10 Madison Bulldogs. Started at the guards tonight, Grace Feige, a 5'6 senior, number 11, along with Jaya Engels, a 5'10 sophomore, number 12. The forwards are Ella Malone, a 5'9 junior, number 2, and Logan Prostralo, a 5'10 sophomore, number 10. The starting center for Madison is Collins Nielsen, 5'11 freshman, number 23. For head coach Jamal Branco, Ethan Crouch, Brianna Klekas, the assistants for Madison. For Baltic on senior night here at Baltic High School, at the guards, you've got Meredith Larson, a 5'7 senior, number 4. Also Kate Bauman, a 5'1 senior, number 5. And at a guard is Sadie Holt. She's a 5'5 senior, number 12. The forwards are Caitlin Pickett, a 5'8 senior, number 12. And Holt's the number 13, pardon me. Pickett, the 5'8 senior, number 12. And the other forward is Briley Parmley. She is a 5'6 senior forward, number 23 for the 2 and 9 Baltic Bulldogs. Sam Munston is the head coach. Matt Kontz and Destiny Kontz are the assistants for Baltic. Baltic had a nice video presentation before the seniors got introduced. And now the light show here as they introduce them officially in the starting lineup. So we're going to take another timeout with the national anthem coming up. When we return, it'll be tip-off between the Bulldogs of Madison and the Bulldogs of Baltic. That's coming up next on KJAM.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Call Kinsley Funeral Home and let us help you with your funeral arrangements or explain the benefits of pre-planning. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community owned and we exist to serve our communities.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Kundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window, we are always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
At Madison Regional Health System, your unique needs and a positive healthcare experience matter. We are proud supporters of area sports and are here to meet the healthcare needs of our athletes and their loved ones. From routine healthcare to unfortunate sports-related injuries, our compassionate healthcare professionals are committed to providing quality healthcare close to home. We are honored to be your healthcare team and happy to help keep you in the game.
Welcome back here to Dakota's Best and AmazingMadison.com as we are about ready to go between Madison and Baltic. Madison in their road black uniforms. Madison in white across the front. Baltic in their home whites. Spells out Bulldogs in blue and gold across the front. The tip is up. It is won by Madison. And nope, we've got a whistle. And, I see. Meredith Larson, senior, was just in for the opening tip there at the jump. And now Harper Kortmeyer. Was wondering if Kortmeyer was hurt or just not going to sub in with the senior night. That's exactly what it was. Kortmeyer comes in. And Madison Bulldogs have the basketball. Start the ball game off. They go to the post on the elbow. Here's a little drive by Prostralo. Lost it. Throws to the corner, but it's too far out of the reach of Jaya Engels, and it's a turnover by Madison on the opening possession of the basketball game. Madison will set up full court pressure here on Baltic on the ensuing inbound as it comes into Parmley. Throws it to the right side over to Holt, and Holt stepped out of bounds. So the pressure forces a quick Baltic turnover and gives it right back to Madison here, just seconds into the ball game. Both teams with a quick turnover. Inbounds into the corner, Engels. Engels looked right down in the post quickly to Prostralo, but was well covered that time. Bulldogs between the circles. Here's Nielsen looking to attack baseline. Lost it off her hip. It's out of bounds. Oh, no, they say last touched by Pickett. And we'll stay here with Madison. Fige on the inbound. Top of the key, Malone. Malone drives down to the block. Kicks back out for Nielsen. Nielsen gets inside the paint. The floater is up. A little bit too strong off the heel of the iron. No good. And a rebound comes out to Baltic. And then quickly stolen away by Madison. Engels with it. Ahead to Fige. Fige inside Prostralo. Prostralo battling. Got it into the corner for Nielsen. Outside for a Fige three. Won't drop. Prostralo trying to take a rebound, but it's picked up by Kortmeyer for Baltic. Baltic quickly into the paint. Stepping through is Pickett, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul here. And I believe 2 shots coming up for Pickett, yes. Caitlin Pickett will shoot a pair here. The foul on the Bulldogs called on Prostralo, and that is her first personal, first team foul as well. The free throw missed. And we remain at a 0-0 deadlock, just a little over 60 seconds into the ball game. Second Pickett free throw on the way. This one drops through. It's a 1-0 Baltic advantage. They hustle back on defense, and Fige will bring it up the court with no pressure here for Madison. Handoff Engels into the corner, Malone. She'll launch on the three-point shot. In and out, no good. Prostralo's going to get called for a second foul. Say she climbed the back of Sadie Holt that time, and so Logan quickly comes out. Aubrey Topkin into the ball game for Madison as Logan picks up a couple of quick ones. Brief wait here while Pickett ties a shoelace, and now we're ready to go. Full court pressure again on the Bulldogs, or by the Bulldogs on the inbound of Baltic here. They get it into the hands of Kortmeyer. Kortmeyer pushes it ahead, now down to the corner, dropped briefly by Parmalee. Picks it up, and they'll go to the free throw line into the hands of Pickett. Pickett outside in the corners, pass to the middle, intended for Holt, is taken away by Madison. Fige looking up, has Nielsen, tough shot underneath. She was a little too far underneath the basket, couldn't find the angle to bank it in, and the rebound comes down to Baltic. Baltic into the corner for Kortmeyer. Kortmeyer attacks, got it blocked. Oh, we're going to get a whistle and a foul. And Ella Malone's going to pick up the foul. It'll be 2 shots coming up for Harper Kortmeyer here, the 5'10 junior. 3 fouls already on Madison. Free throw is up and good. Kaya Lendertz checks into the ball game, replacing Parmalee for Baltic as Kortmeyer misses on the second free throw. Fige runs it down and brings it up into the front court here for Madison. Nielsen trying to split a double team, nothing there. Into the corner now. Back out top of the key for Nielsen. Over to Malone. Right side for Fige. Now in for Topkin. Topkin look back to the corner for Fige. Bulldogs have it tipped, and it's taken away by Lendertz. Lendertz stops. She'll launch a 3 in transition shot, no good. Rebound controlled by Ella Malone for the Bulldogs. Gets it ahead to Engels now. Jaya lost it, got it back, and then got fouled just when she was trying to get it away over to Fige. So first foul on Baltic tonight. As that one called on Lendertz. Bulldog basketball on the sideline here with a fresh 35 seconds on the shot clock. Madison looking for their first points of the night, and we'll get a foul again on Lendertz. So she gets a reach-in foul here. And there's two quick ones for Kaya Lendertz, who just came off the bench. She stays in with two fouls. And Fiji heads around a screen to the corner, lobs it inside for Topkin. Three defenders on her. She got it up, put it off the window, and she'll go to the line. Aubrey Topkin attacks a triple team. And she's got two and a chance for one more. Third foul on Baltic. That one called on Kortmeyer. Into the ball game for Madison is Madison Rummel. Maddie comes in replacing Malone. Topkin trying to complete the three-point play. Shot is up and in and out, no good. Rebounded by Pickett, who's then nearly stripped of it by Fiji and Rummel. Ahead for Bauman now. She'll cross over into the front court, and a 10-second violation before she made it across the line. Rummel and Fiji pressuring the ball and forced the turnover. And with 5:12 to go here in the opening quarter, still a 2-2 ball game. Bulldogs trying to find some offense here. Fiji picks up her dribble, hands it away to Engels now. Jaya around a screen. Bounce pass out for Rummel. There's the quick three. No good. Rebound. Oh, there's a foul. Oh, wow, it's out of bounds. Should have been a foul on Holt that time. She shoved Fiji to the ground pretty good. She was trying to save that basketball. It'll be Baltic ball here. Full court pressure again by Madison. Inbounds pass to Bauman. Bauman. Back over to Kortmeyer, and now to Bauman as they're across the timeline. Pass down low, swatted away by Nielsen and into the Madison student section underneath that basket. Madison will bring Kennedy Bryant into the game now as Fiji comes out. Inbounds pass lob to Kortmeyer. Now left corner three ball up and no good. And rebounded by Bryant, but she's stepping on the out of bounds line. And it'll stay here with Baltic. Two-two tie in this opening quarter, nearing the halfway mark. Inbounds pass into the hands of Parmalee. Parmalee gets it out left side for Bauman. She'll launch again in a three. Short, no good. Nielsen will let this one go out of bounds. And Madison will get the possession here. So far, the bucket by Topkin, the only free throw of the ball game, or the only field goal, I should say. Both points for Baltic coming on free throws. Engels over to Rummel. Now over for Bryant. Bryant sees an opening baseline, tried the shot, got it blocked out of bounds by Pickett. And it will stay here with Madison. But first, the substitution as the Bulldogs will bring Jordan Schmidt in for Nielsen. Schmidt and the JV squad picked up a victory by 1 point earlier tonight. Inbounds pass, Rummel in the corner. Quick catch and shoot three ball, won't drop. Rebound batted out into the hands of Parmalee. Parmalee lost it. Rummel picks it up, and she got fouled. Pushed to the ground by Parmalee. And a turnover and a foul on top of it here. That's the fourth foul now on Baltic in the opening quarter. 4:12 to play in the first, and Madison can shoot free throws on any Baltic foul the rest of this quarter. Schmidt, Topkin, Bryant, Engels, and Rummel on the floor for Madison. Pass inside was intended for Topkin from Schmidt, but never got to her. Taken away by Baltic. Looking to go all the way was Kortmeyer, but Rummel knocked it out of her hands and out of bounds. And in fact, it goes off Kortmeyer, and it will be Madison basketball. Kortmeyer beside herself when she figured out what that call was. Fiji checks back in as Engels gets a breather here. Now halfway through the opening quarter. Into the corner, Rummel. Quick shoot three ball, no good. Maddie's gone 0 for 3 on the start. Rebound pulled in by Lendertz, and then Lendertz in the corner gets trapped right in front of the scorer's table, I should say. A jump ball gets forced, and it'll stay with Baltic. Lendertz bounces it into the corner. Now down low, wide open is Caitlin Pickett, and she'll put it in for 2. Back to a 2-point Baltic advantage here. Schmidt out into the corner. Kennedy Bryant. It's a 2-ball. They'll wipe it off. They say she traveled. And another turnover on Madison. So Kortmeyer will inbound. Madison will again set up full court pressure here. Ball comes into the hands of Bauman. Bauman double team, lobs it up. Tipped away by Feige. Rummel trying to save it, but it goes out of bounds. And Kortmeyer will walk to the other side of the court here and inbound it. Kortmeyer lobs it in. Topkin there, but just over the top of her into the hands of Pickett. Pickett trying to go all the way, but it's poked away by Bryant, picked up by Rummel for the Bulldogs. Rummel launches a pass ahead. Feige in the corner. Passes on the 3. Hands it off to Rummel, then back to Grace again. Feige, Rummel, left side. 3-ball? No. Schmidt fighting for the rebound. So is Bryant, but it's going to be controlled by Pickett for Baltic. They look up. Parmalee running out in front of everybody. She'll lay it up and in. Plus, she'll get a foul. Feige trying to defend at the last second with a little push and a chance for a 3-point play. Madison has had some looks here. They just have not been able to get a basket to drop since that early Topkin 2. Fox into the ball game now for Madison, replacing Topkin. Ellie Fox, the 5'9 freshman. As Parmalee at the free throw line, trying to complete the 3-point play, cannot. And it's a 4-point Baltic lead, 6-2. Madison quickly the other way. Here's Schmidt in the paint, throws it up with the right hand, back of the iron, no. Rummel a rebound, a putback, spins out, no. Now a Fox rebound, that won't go down. Ball's loose, and the Bulldogs have it again. Rummel to Feige, she'll launch in a 3-2 strong. And finally a rebound to Kortmeyer. Out ahead to Parmalee. Skip pass over to the left side. Pickett, she will slow it down now into the hands of Lendertz. Here's Bauman off the wing. Lobs it inside. Schmidt trying to defend. They kick it into the corner for a Kortmeyer 3, and it's good. Harper Kortmeyer with the triple. It's a 9-2 Baltic lead. Madison needs buckets. Bryant, Fox now between the circles. Outside for Feige. Now down low for Schmidt. Steps back for a jumper from 10 feet and good. That's the move she likes. Doesn't like to lean in from that block. She just steps back as Rummel bats the ball out of bounds. Diving into the stands. Rummel checks out as Engels returns. Nielsen back in as well for the Bulldogs. Inbounds to Bauman. Bauman, high pass, but Lendertz pulls it in. Lendertz will cross the timeline, now trapped. Bounces away back to Bauman again. Left side for Holt. Holt goes inside. Battling her way is Pickett. We're going to get another Bulldog foul. And Caitlin Pickett will step to the line to shoot 2. Fifth foul on the Bulldogs as a free throw is up and good. As that one's called on Feige, it's her second. And so she comes out, and Malone back in for Madison. So Feige and Perstralo, 2 Bulldog starters on the bench with 2 fouls. Free throw no good. 1 of 2 from the line. And the rebound by Madison. Here's Malone at the elbow, jumps into the paint, gets contact, just can't get the roll, but Malone will go to the line and shoot 2. A lot of free throws by both teams here in the opening quarter. Bulldogs will be shooting their second and third free throws of the quarter. Baltic's put up 6 already. Madison still looking to make a free throw as Malone misses on the front end. One more on the way for the Bulldog junior. And that one won't drop. And we got a lane violation, I believe, on Baltic. All right, I've said it about 100 times. I've never seen the amount of lane violations. I mean, it has been I bet I've seen more this year than I have ever seen in some 25 years of covering high school sports. Free throw no good. Now it's tied up by the rebound. Malone strips it out of the hands of Holt and lays it in. Malone couldn't hit the free throws, but he gets a steal and a layup. Now a long pass ahead to Holt. Leaves it for Bauman. Back to Holt. Holt inside. Kicks back out for Bauman. Bauman attacks to the corner. Now to Holt. Gets around Bryant. Puts up the shot. Foul by Nielsen. And 2 more free throws coming up. This is Caitlin Pickett, who will get the 2. Jatan coming in for the Bulldogs after the first free throw. Foul was on Nielsen, and that was Collins' first. Free throw up, in and out, no good. Both teams really struggling from the line. Bryant out, Jatan in. Breeley Jatan, 5'3" sophomore. Kaylee Simmonsma, a sophomore guard for Baltic, comes in for the first time tonight as well. One more free throw up by Pickett, in and out, no good, but an offensive rebound by Baltic, then taken away by Engels. Engels trying to push it up the far sideline, slows up, now steps into a 3, short, no good. Rebound Kortmeyer for Baltic. Baltic now trying to beat the pressure. It'll pass lobbed ahead. It goes off the face of Kortmeyer and out of bounds. And it'll go to Madison. Bulldogs of Madison down 4, 10-6 here. Less than a minute to go in the opening quarter. Madison with Nielsen, Jatan, Fox, Engels, and Malone on the floor. Jatan running the point, and she comes up to the top of the key. Over to Malone. Fox and Nielsen trying to post up at the elbows. Here's an attack by Engels. And got tied up. We're going to get a jump ball. It'll stay here with Madison. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Jatan to trigger the inbound. Into the corner, then right back to Jatan. Jatan in traffic, bounces it out for Malone. She'll launch on a 3-ball, too strong. Rebound by Baltic. Into the hands it went to Pickett. Pickett gave it up, gets it right back as they just barely cross the timeline. Bounces it over to Holt. Holt out to Bauman now between the circles. That's inside now for Pickett. Back outside. Here's Kortmeyer tiptoeing the baseline. Passes out. Bauman a very deep 3. That was tipped. It's going out of bounds, and it was last touched by Pickett before it went out with 13 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 4-point Baltic lead as Nielsen rolls it into Jatan. Jatan up quickly to Engels. Engels with 9 seconds. Into the corner, Jatan driving baseline. Floater is up. No good. Fight for the rebound. Won by Baltic. 2 seconds. They won't get a shot off as it was Jatan poked it away. And the first quarter comes to an end. 10-6, Baltic on top after 1. We'll be back after a break. This is Bulldog Basketball on KJAM.
Bulldog fans, are you ready to level up your fitness? Anytime Fitness has a brand new home at 112 North Egan Avenue with 24/7 access, upgraded equipment, coaching support, and a community that pushes you to be your best. It's a perfect place for Bulldog athletes, students, and fans to train. Whether you're chasing PRs or just starting your fitness journey, we're here to help you stay strong all season long. Stop in for a tour or message us to join the pack. Anytime Fitness, proud to support our Bulldog community.
Today, you have more choices than ever in how you buy insurance. Don't make the 1-800 mistake when it comes to your peace of mind. Call Brian at King Insurance, your independent insurance agent for all your insurance needs. Trust Brian at King Insurance to provide the coverage you need at competitive prices and the service you need when you need it. King Insurance provides safe, sound, and secure insurance protection. The King Insurance Agency in Madison, located just west of the courthouse. Their local, trusted choice independent insurance agency. Peace of mind when you need it the most.
10-6, Baltic on top by 4, and the Baltic Bulldogs will have the basketball to start quarter number 2 here as we welcome you back to the MDL broadcast booth. Madison, Engels, Malone, Fox, Jatan, and Nielsen on the floor as a fadeaway jumper by Baltic, no good. Rebounded by Malone for the Bulldogs. Pushes it ahead to Engels, never really secured it and lost it. Picked up by Lendertz. Lendertz to Bauman, now across the timeline, down into the corner for Holt. Holt back out to Bauman, pass down to the block, was knocked away. Last touch by the Bulldogs as Nielsen was able to knock that out of the hands of Caitlin Pickett. So Bauman will trigger the inbound now on the baseline. Into the hands quickly of Kortmeyer. Catch and shoot jumper from 10 feet, no good. Rebound picked up by Fox. She comes into the front court. Throws it to the corner. Nielsen. Here's a 17-footer, no good. Rebound by Holt for Baltic. Outlets quickly to Kortmeyer. Madison got back on defense well that time. Looked like Baltic might have a break. Here's Lendertz out for Bauman. Bauman to Kortmeyer on the baseline. Now to the middle for Pickett. Pickett turns it from the right hand, leaned in left shoulder on Nielsen and got the whistle. And 2 shots coming up for Caitlin Pickett, and the second foul on Collins Nielsen. So that is Nielsen, Feige, and Perstrallo, each with 2 fouls here for the Bulldogs. A lot of whistles in this first half as the free throw is up and good for Pickett. Topkin back in, replacing Nielsen. 3 starters on the bench in foul trouble. Bulldogs of Madison only down 5. Second free throw no good and rebounded by Malone. Malone stops top of the key, walked with it. Turnover on Madison again. Now the Bulldogs will try to get it back here with some full court pressure. Inbounds thrown into Bauman. Gave it up, gets it right back. Still needs to cross the timeline. Now throws it ahead to Pickett. Pickett rifles it down low. It's intercepted by Fox. Bulldogs of Madison take it away. Here's Jatan crossing over. Leaves it for Fox, top of the key. 2 defenders come with her in the zone. She bounces down low for Topkin. Topkin tried to go up and under, and we're going to get a jump ball just before it was ripped out of her hands by Pickett. And the tie-up will keep it here with Madison. Jaya Engels checks out as Maddie Rummel back in here for the Bulldogs. Jatan inbounds to Rummel. Now Malone, top of the key, out to Fox. Fox will take the 3. The freshman too long, out of bounds. Both teams just struggling to find offense here in this first half. Baltic leads it by 5. Across the timeline and a pass to Pickett, now to Bauman. Bauman, back right side for Holt. Holt tried to go down low. The ball's tipped a couple of times. Who touched that last? Out of bounds. It was Fox poking it away. And so back to Baltic here. Kennedy Bryant checking in for Madison. With 6:12 remaining in the second quarter. 20 seconds on the shot clock now for Baltic. Bauman takes the inbound, lobs it down low for Pickett. Pickett puts it up off the glass and connects. And a timeout going to be taken by Baltic. 6:06 to play here in the second quarter. Baltic has opened up a 13-6 lead. We're back after a break on KJAM.
Let's be real. You make things. You grow things. You do things. You want things. And that's where we come in. We're First Bank and Trust, a community bank that understands the unique needs of our community and the people who make it great. First Bank and Trust is just the right size to make big things possible while making sure the small things never feel that way. First Bank and Trust. Real banking, real easy. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
6:06 remaining in the second quarter. 13-6 Baltic on top of the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Madison out of the timeout. Fox, Rummel, Bryant, Jatan, and Topkin. All 5 bench players here for Madison. Going to be a quick 3-point shot from the corner for Rummel, and after missing 4 in the first quarter, she knocks down her first here in the second quarter. That gives Madison some much-needed points. 13-9, Baltic. Madison wanted to travel, didn't get the call. Here comes Baltic the other way. Pickett on a handoff. Driving inside. The runner is up by Sadie Holton. Good. She powered that one up and in. 15-9, Baltic. Jatan. Bounce pass for Tompkin. Stripped out of her hands briefly, but she'll pick it up. Tompkin now for Fox on the drive. Knocked away by Pickett. Bulldogs are going to bring Schultz back into the game here as Tompkin checking out. And Jatan will trigger the inbound. Looking to go to the top. Fires it up a little short, but Rummel's able to pull it in. And then Rummel tried to pass it out, and Bauman intercepts. Bauman pushes it ahead for Holt. Across the timeline now to Pickett. Pickett back over to Holt on the right side. Down to the corner, Kortmeyer. Holt in the cut. That was Pickett, pardon me, and she lays it up and in. 2 more for Pickett. She's got 9. And it's a 17-9 Baltic lead. Bryant inside was looking for Schultz, but too tall. And the ball picked up by Holt for Baltic. Long pass ahead, Kortmeyer. It's a 2-on-1 down low for Pickett. Shot no good. Lost that one going up. Schultz picks up the rebound for Madison. Schultz down low finds Fox. Fox, quick catch. She had to put it up real fast before she got under the basket. And it just rolls off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound Baltic. Long pass ahead, Kortmeyer. Bumped by Schultz. And Fox picks up the loose ball for Madison. Ball still loose on the floor. Eventually, timeout taken by Madison. 4:27 remaining here in the second quarter, and Baltic has opened up an 8-point lead, their biggest of the night, 17-9 on the Farmers Egg Center scoreboard. Back after a 30-second break on KJAM.
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Back here in Baltic, Bob City Court, it's the MDL broadcast booth. I'm Mac Rose. 4:27 remaining in this second quarter. Girls basketball between Madison and the Baltic Bulldogs. 17-9 Baltic advantage. 9 points in the ball game by the 5'8 senior Caitlin Pickett. Leading the way here for Baltic. Madison with the ball coming out of the timeout. Engels checked back in for Madison during that timeout. Hands it off to Bryant. Lost it. Fox is going to pick it up, though. Back over to Engels now. Wants to go inside to Schultz. Just doesn't have a passing lane. She steps back. Will take a step back three. No good. Rebounded by Pickett for Baltic. Kortmeyer running. Schultz got back defensively. She fouls. And Kortmeyer is going to the line to shoot 2. 2 more free throws for Baltic here in this first half. This will be the 9th and 10th free throw attempts by Baltic in the first half. Harper Kortmeyer, free throw is up and good. Malone back in for the Bulldogs of Madison, replacing Fox. One more on the way, off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound Schultz for Madison, ahead Engels. Engels drives her way through paint, puts it up off the window, and connects. First 2 of the ball game for Jay Engels. And it's a 7-point lead again for Baltic. Lob pass inside, finds Pickett. Pickett underneath the basket, shot no good, but got her own rebound, creates space. Second attempt, no. Third attempt, yes! And a foul. And a chance for a 3-point play for Caitlin Pickett, who just went into double figures, now with 11 points. That foul went on Bryant, her first. Third team foul on Madison here in the second quarter. No fouls yet on Baltic in this quarter. Free throw no good. Bryant secures the rebound. Ahead quickly to Rummel. Rummel outside for Malone. Malone drives and got fouled. They're going to give her shots on this one. She never actually got an attempt up. In the NBA, they might have called that a gather, but Bulldogs will inbound on the baseline. Engels to trigger the inbounds pass into the corner. Malone right back to Jaya. Jaya through a double team, puts it up off the glass, rolls off the left side of the rim and out, and rebounded by Baltic. Ahead for Lendertz. Back to Bauman now between the circles. Madison in the zone. Here's a skip pass towards the corner into the hands of Parmalee. Parmalee now for Pickett. Pickett driving, puts it up, got fouled again. And 2 more free throws coming up for Caitlin Pickett. That is the 4th foul on Madison tonight, or in this second quarter, I should say. It's going to go on Engels. That is her first. Free throw is up and good. 12 points in the ball game now for Caitlin Pickett. Second free throw up and good. So 4 of her 13 are from the free throw line on 4 of 6 shooting. Pass ahead quickly, Bryant. Now inside for Schultz. Schultz step back from the free throw line is short. Rebounded by Baltic. Here's Lendertz now. Ahead for Hokeman into the front court, and she walked with it. Gives it back to Madison with under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Pastrana All-American Auto Mall halftime show coming your way here in just a bit. Engels gave it up, got it right back. Now sets a screen for Malone, gets the ball again, passes on a 3, dribbles to the left elbow, fires a jump shot off the window, no good. And rebounded by Pickett for Baltic. Ahead comes Bauman now, Rummel on her, bounces it left. Here's a 3-point shot by Lendertz, up and good. And it's now a 25-11 lead for Baltic. Pass intended for Rummel, or for Malone, I should say, is knocked away. And stays here with Madison. Kortmeyer checking back in now for Baltic. Malone will toss it in. Has Schultz in the block. Schultz gets into the paint, puts it up off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Bryant. Bryant gives it away to Rummel, steps back for a 3. That one's off the mark, no good. And rebound Pickett for Baltic. Ahead Bauman, driving to her right. Runs into Bryant, now picks it up, goes inside Pickett, outside Kortmeyer. 3 from the right corner, too strong. Rebound to Malone for Madison. Throws it ahead to Jaya Engels now with 1:45 to go here before halftime. Engels now to Rummel in the corner. Outside for Engels again. Engels gets in, kicks it out for Malone. She's got a 3-point shot open, and no good. It bounced around a couple of times on the rim before it kicked out. Baltic ahead, Kortmeyer. Into the left corner for a Parmalee 3-pointer, no. Fox saves the ball, or Schultz rather, saves it from going out. Engels tosses ahead to Bryant. Bryant stops and has her shot blocked by Kortmeyer. Taken away by Baltic as we approach the 1-minute mark here in the second quarter. Lendertz wants another 3. That one way too strong. Long rebound tapped out to Rummel for the Bulldogs. Engels throws it ahead to Malone. Bodies crashing everywhere. Here's Schultz stepping inside. Floater is up and short. Rebounded by Baltic, and then a timeout by Coach Munson. 50 seconds remaining here in the first half. 25-11, Baltic on top. Back after this on KJAM.
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Well, Madison has been held to 1 3-point shot for most of this second quarter. And Baltic leads it 25-11 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard with 50 seconds remaining. Bulldogs bring Collins Nielsen back out onto the floor here for this final 50 seconds. Bowen picked up by Rummel. Bounces at free throw line to the hands of Ellie Pickett now. Here's a sophomore Pickett. Bauman on the handoff to Parmalee. Parmalee inside. Pass is taken away by Schultz. Schultz lobs it ahead looking for Rummel. Rummel on the catch. The layup good and the foul. And Rummel will step to the line and shoot two. Nice assist from Jordan Schmidt. As Malone checks in, replacing Kennedy Bryant for Madison. 27 seconds remaining here before halftime. Rummel trying to complete the three-point play. She does. 6 in the ball game for Rummel, leading scorer so far in the first half for Madison. 25 seconds for Baltic. Here's Kortmeyer into the paint, kicks it outside, nearly taken away, but into the hands of Bauman. And then we're going to get a turnover as a foul by Kortmeyer, a moving screen. Gives it back to Madison here with 20 seconds remaining before halftime. Madison Bulldogs down by 11. As Jatan around the screen from Schultz for Malone. Malone, double team, steps through it. Oh, that is not a travel. Oh, that is not a travel. She stops, she pivots, she steps through. Well, we're not having fun tonight, I guess. 9 seconds to go. All right, here's the crossover by Bauman. Bauman stripped by Schultz out of bounds. Last touch by Bauman with 1.9 seconds to go. And a chip and a chair for Madison here to get a final shot up before halftime. Malone will trigger the inbound. Lobs it in. Finds Schultz, who launches and almost hits at the buzzer. As the first half comes to an end. One half of basketball here in Baltic. It's Baltic 25, Madison 14. Your Prostrolo's All-American Auto Mall halftime show is coming up next on KJAM.
You have high expectations for your next car buying experience. Expect more and get more from Prostrolo Auto Mall in Madison. With vehicles from GM, Ford, and Chrysler at one convenient location, we are sure to have what you're looking for. Don't see the perfect vehicle? Let us custom order it just for you. We'll guide you efficiently through the car buying process with no surprise fees. Isn't it time you expect more and get more? Prostrolo Auto Mall in Madison, South Dakota strong since 1957.
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service, proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities.
Pest making a play on your property? Time to call in the pros, the Yankee brothers at A&B Pest Control. Whether it's spiders blitzing your kitchen, ants and mosquitoes invading your turf, or rodents trying to run the offense, A&B Pest Control shuts them down. Locally owned, operated, and undefeated against bugs and critters, serving homes, businesses, and farms, interior, exterior, you name it. Call A&B Pest Control today at 605-480-1792 and kick pests out of your field for good. A&B Pest Control, run by the Yankee brothers, local and reliable.
Before you hit the highway, swing by Automedics Car Care in Madison. AC not keeping up? Tires looking tired? We'll get your car road trip ready with expert inspections, oil changes, brake checks, and industry-leading nationwide warranty on most repairs. Because nothing ruins a summer drive like a breakdown. You can trust nearly 40 years of combined experience at Automedics Car Care on Southwest 4th Street in Madison. Visit automedicscarcare.com.
Los Tapatios Authentic Mexican Food has 2 convenient locations in Madison and Volca. The Madison location has moved to their new expanded building right next door to the original restaurant. Los Tapatios, where families and communities come together to experience great food and great service. Los Tapatios is proud to support local teams and proud to be a part of great communities.
Improve your oral health by visiting Madison Family Dental. At Madison Family Dental, they help improve smiles of their patients by offering many dental services, including general and kids dentistry, restorative dentistry, cosmetic dentistry, smile makeovers, and implant dentistry. Whether it's for a checkup, teeth cleaning, crowns, fillings, root canal, wisdom teeth extraction, dentures, implants, or teeth whitening, Madison Family Dental can help. Schedule an appointment today by calling 256-2670 or visit MadisonFamDental.com.
Welcome back here to Baltic, your Prostrollo All-American Auto Mall halftime show has the Baltic Bulldogs on top of the Madison Bulldogs, 25-14. Both teams really struggled out of the gate offensively. It was 2-2 with 4 minutes gone by in the opening quarter. Baltic eventually pushed that to a 4-point lead at the end of the first, and then quickly built up a double-digit lead in the second quarter as Madison's offense just continued to dry up. Bulldogs got an early 2-point shot from Jordan Schmidt in that second quarter, then a 3 from Maddie Rummel, then a 3-point play from Rummel, and that was all the offense for the Bulldogs in quarter number 2. Meanwhile, they had trouble defending Caitlin Pickett inside, and more than just trouble defending, trouble doing so without fouling. She got to the line 10 times in the first half and has a game-high 12 points here at halftime. 5 points also for Harper Kortmeyer. Madison led by Rummel with 6, and nobody else with more than 2 for the Bulldogs in that first half. Madison also with some foul trouble. 2 fouls for Collins Nielsen, Logan Prostrollo, and Grace Feige. Prostrollo picked up her second foul pretty early into the first quarter. Feige about midway through the second quarter, and neither of them have returned to the game. Nielsen picked up her second foul with about 2 minutes gone by in quarter number 2. She did come in for the final 50 seconds of that second quarter, but that was all we saw of hers. So I would expect all 3 of them with 2 fouls to come out and start, and as long as they don't pick up another foul quickly in the third quarter, they should be rested enough maybe to get a little extra run here into the second half. But certainly the foul situation a major factor for Madison through 2 quarters. Now Braylee Parmalee also has some foul trouble for Baltic. She's got 3 fouls. Parmalee in pretty limited time out there for Baltic in the first half. But really, it's her with 3, Kortmeyer with 2, and that's the foul situation pretty much for Baltic in the first half. That they lead 25-14. We'll take a look at some other area scores, talk about the schedule for the rest of the week. It's all coming up next here on your Prostrollo's All-American Auto Mall halftime show.
The Madison Bulldogs are known for being dedicated, hardworking, and always striving to do their very best to be a winning team. Just like the dedicated, hardworking team at F&M Co-op in Madison. Whether you're in need of tires, bulk fuel, propane, oil, or exhaust fluid, F&M Co-op is the local choice for your farming operation. F&M Co-op of Madison, striving to be part of your winning team and a proud supporter of the Madison Bulldogs.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Tyler Weedy. Let's work together to help make sure your finances meet your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Call us at 605-256-3550 to schedule an appointment.
Today's housing market can move quickly. And that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Christensen Complete Water is locally owned with over 60 years of experience in the water conditioning business. They provide excellent service and offer free estimates on installs and repairs. They also do free water analysis and provide recommendations for products that will specifically fit your residential or commercial needs. At Christensen Complete Water, they know your water and have the knowledge and expertise to service and repair almost any brand of water softener or drinking water system. Stop in or call today. Christensen Complete Water in Madison.
You have high expectations for your next car buying experience. Expect more and get more from Prostrala Auto Mall in Madison. With vehicles from GM, Ford, and Chrysler in one convenient location, we are sure to have what you're looking for. Don't see the perfect vehicle? Let us custom order it just for you. We'll guide you efficiently through the car buying process with no surprise fees. Isn't it time you expect more and get more? Prostrala Auto Mall in Madison, South Dakota strong since 1957.
Back here to the Prostrala All-American Auto Mall halftime show. 25-14 Baltic on top of the Madison Bulldog girls here at halftime. For the Madison girls, it's their only game of the week. After tonight, they're off until February the 3rd, and they'll be at home for a long stretch of games to start off the month of February. The 3rd against Dubrook area. Then they've got a a top 10 rather, West Central coming on the 6th. That's coming up a week from this Friday. Saturday the 7th, they'll be at home for the DAC-12 NEC Conference Clash. And then Madison has rescheduled their doubleheader from last week with Sioux Falls Christian, and it'll now be played on Monday, February the 9th in Madison. So after tonight, it's 4 straight games in Madison for the Bulldogs. And then, boy, suddenly the season is almost over. A road trip to Canton on Valentine's Day, home game with Millbank. And then they end the season with back-to-back road trips, February 19th and 20th at McCook Central Montrose and at Dakota Valley. And then that is the regular season for the Madison girls. They will head into the region tournament starting on the 24th of February. Yeah, that's a ways to go, but it's also not that far away. Madison boys, 3 games this week. Tomorrow night in Sioux Falls against Sioux Falls Lutheran. Thursday, they're at home against Pipestone. And Saturday, Madison boys will be at the Madison Middle School gym for the DAC-12 NEC Conference Clash against Rapid City Christian. It is Baltic basketball as we open up quarter number 3. They lead at 25-14 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard as the ball tipped out of bounds by Madison. And stays here with Baltic for the opening possession of the second half. Ball inbounded looking for Pickett. Picked up by Kortmeyer. Shot no good. And rebounded by Malone. Ahead Engels now. Attacks to the baseline. Kicks back to Malone for a 3. It's short. And Kortmeyer rebounds for Baltic. Madison again has gotten some good open looks. Just one from deep that has dropped, however, tonight. Bauman. Bounce pass and a loose ball foul on Nielsen, and that'll be her 3rd. They will leave. Nope, check that. They will not. Collins will come out. Fox into the game here for Madison. So Nielsen to the bench with 3 fouls. You got Feige and Prostralo on the floor with 2 apiece. Bounce pass, Bauman now down into the block. Pickett battling on Prostralo. Had to give way so she didn't commit a foul. Missed the first shot, did Pickett. And then she gets an easy rebound and a putback for 2. 27-14. Feige, Fox now Malone into the corner. Driving baseline, stops. Flips behind her back to Fox. Straight away, here's Engels now driving. Fouled as she goes in. No whistle. Out of bounds, stays here with Madison. So 5G will inbound it on the baseline. Bounces it for Engels. Engels quickly into the paint. Engels goes up right hand off the back of the iron, no good. And rebounded by Holt. For Baltic, ahead to Bauman. Bauman, pass down low, finds Kortmeyer. Tough catch, and she finishes for two. And it's 29-14 Baltic. 5G. Over to Engels now, retreats to the corner, double team comes, passes away. They go into Fox in the block. She turns it around with the right hand, no good. Rebound to Holt. For Baltic, nearly a Bauman turnover. Here comes Baltic the other way, inside Kortmeyer. Kortmeyer kicks it back outside. Top of the key, Bauman goes down low, is looking for Pickett. It's taken away by the Bulldogs though. 5G coming the other way, stops, top of the key, transition, three ball, no good. Missed that one out of bounds. And rebound, or a loose ball, I guess, will go to Baltic. 29-14 Baltic. 15-point lead, biggest of the night. Kortmeyer back to Pickett. Pickett drives baseline, shot no good. Fight for the rebound. We're going to get a jump ball, and it will be Madison basketball. Bulldogs looking for their first points of the third quarter here. And 5G drives towards the corner on the right side. Stops, picks up her dribble, looking for some help. Bounces it off the foot of Bauman. Madison will inbound it from the corner now. 5G bounces into Engels, dropped it, picks it back up, but we're going to get a kick ball. Yeah, kick ball on Baltic. So it gets Madison out of that corner anyway. And Fox will toss it in here with 21 seconds to go on the shot clock. Now between the circles to Grace. 5G dribbling over around a Malone screen. Spins back to the elbow, passes inside Malone. One power dribble, then tried to go into a jump hook and got fouled by Pickett. Two shots coming up for Ella Malone. She likes that block where she can turn in towards the middle. She likes kind of that power dribble into a little running jump hook. Free throw is up and good for Malone. One more on the way. And in and out, no good. Rebound to Baltic. 29-15, Baltic on top. As bounce pass, now to the top of the key, finds Bauman. Bauman swings it back over left for Holt. Holt tried to go back to Bauman, but it's intercepted. Here's 5G coming the other way. 5G initiates some contact, doesn't like it, dribbles out for Fox now for a right wing three ball, no good. Rebound Kortmeyer for the Baltic Bulldogs. Bauman eyeing the defense. Looking to go inside, but nothing there. Finds it over to Leonards. Now back to Bauman. Holt moves it around the arc. Here's Kortmeyer in the corner, throwing out of bounds. Rummel, Bryan, and Topkin checking in for Madison here, nearing the halfway mark of quarter number 3. And Baltic leading by 14, 29-15. Fige flips it ahead to Rummel. Quick ball movement inside to Fox. Fox goes up with the left hand, cannot hit. And rebound, we got a tie up, and they're going to get a foul on Madison. Trying to wrap up with Pickett that time. It's going to be the second foul on Madison here in this third quarter. And that went against Fox, her first personal. So here comes Leonard now. Skip it over into Bauman. Corner on the left side. Bulldogs leave her open. She'll take the three. Missed it. Fox has the rebound. Outlets to Rummel. Rummel looking to push tempo quickly. Has a defender coming from behind. Feeds it to Malone for a catch and shoot deep. Two is good. Check that. That was Bryant with the two. Her first bucket of the night. 29-17 now, and a timeout taken by Baltic. 3:52 to play here in the third. Bulldogs are down 12, 29-17. We're back after this break on KJAM.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Call Kinsley Funeral Home and let us help you with your funeral arrangements or explain the benefits of pre-planning. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community owned and we exist to serve our communities.
Back in Baltic, 29-17. Baltic Girls on top of Madison. Baltic down into the post. Wraparound pass comes to Kortmeyer. Shot inside, no good. Rebound Fox for Madison. Ahead, Feige. Feige, 3 white jerseys in front of her. Who's open? It's Bryant in the corner, but they took too long to get it to her. Here's Fox now. Fox back to Bryant. Corner right side, 3 ball short. Rebound Topkin. Topkin goes back up and gets fouled. And 2 shots coming up for Aubrey Topkin here for the Bulldogs. Aubrey had the first 2 points of the night for Madison. Couldn't complete the 3-point play on that one. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 here now. And the first free throw is good. Trying to get it back to a 10-point ball game here with 3:23 to go in the third. Second free throw up. That one misses. Fox fighting for the rebound, and she pulls it in. Gets it to Topkin. Now to Rummel, but the pass never really got to Maddie. She lifts it off her fingertips. Picked up by Baltic, running ahead. Shot inside, no good. Rebound saved from going out of bounds by Rummel. Topkin picks it up for the Bulldogs. Aubrey into the front court. Stops, leaves it for Feige. Feige, a 3-ball, too strong. Rebound back tapped into the hands of Leonards for Baltic. Pass ahead, Kortmeyer. Kortmeyer down low. It was nearly taken away by Fox. Here's a drive by Pickett. Puts it up off the window and connects. 17 tonight for Pickett. 31-18 Baltic. Handoff Rummel. Skips it over to the right side. Bryant for a 3. No good. Topkin rips the rebound away. Her putback just won't go down, and Pickett secures a loose ball for the Baltic Bulldogs. Bounces it ahead to Kortmeyer. Kortmeyer, and a blocking foul on Rummel. That'll be the third foul on Madison here in the third quarter as Rummel picks up her first. Schultz and Engels coming into the ball game now for Madison. As Topkin and Feige go to the bench. Inbounds Parmalee. Now into the hands of Simmonsma. Inside Pickett. Pickett took a bump, put it up through contact, and connect for 2. She's got 19 now. Lead 33-18. Corner Rummel 3. Got it. Maddie Rummel answers with a 3. And the lead 12 again, 33-21. Leonards playing a little catch. Rummel at the top of that zone, trying to bat the ball away. They kick it outside. Now back into the hands of Leonards. Leonards goes into the corner. Here's a 3 blocked. Rebound Pickett. Put back no. Fox with the rebound for Madison. Fox tried to cross over but left the ball behind. Picked up Pickett. She'll lay it up and in. Pardon me, that was Kortmeyer with the 2. 35-21 Baltic. Turnovers have hurt tonight. Here's Rummel in the corner, another 3. That one in and out, no good. And a rebound to Simmonsma for Baltic. Kortmeyer through traffic. Kortmeyer to the left hand. Finishes off the window. She's in double figures with 11. And it's 37-21. Baltic builds it back to a 16-point lead. Rummel, how about another three? That one off the mark. Bryant looking for a rebound, won't drop. Rebounded by Baltic with under a minute to go now in the third quarter. Pass ahead, Kortmeyer. Steps back. And ball knocked out of bounds by Rummel. Prostralo and Fige coming back in for Madison with 46 seconds remaining here before the end of the third. Also, Ella Malone coming in for Madison. Bounce pass, finds Bauman. Gets it back to Holt. Holt inside, back out. Holt for a three, no good. Fight for a rebound underneath, out of bounds, off of Madison. With 35 seconds to go, but 13 of the shot clock as that shot never drew iron. Bounce pass inside, open. Holt puts it in for two. 39-21 Baltic now. 25 seconds to go in the third. Here's Rummel dribbling through a double team. Passes top of the keeper, Strallo. Right side, Engels. Engels looking to get inside. Does. Kicks it out for a Fige corner three. No good. And the rebound comes out to Bauman here. 12 seconds to go for Baltic. Bauman, pass ahead. Now outside for Simmonsma. Back to Bauman. Holt. Now a three by Leonards is good. Just before the buzzer to make it a 21-point Baltic lead, 42-21. They have doubled up Madison through three quarters. Back in 1 minute on KJAM.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Cundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Well, the Baltic Bulldogs had built up an 11-point lead through three quarters. They expanded by 10 in that third. Now leading 42-21 in the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. It is Baltic basketball as we get ready to get back to action here at the start of the fourth quarter. Madison will get it back as there's an errant pass into the corner. Bulldogs start the fourth with Prostralo, Engels, Fige, Malone, and Rummel on the court. Hand off to Rummel now, around to Prostralo's screen, but Maddie lost the ball. Was it tipped? Yes, they say it was. She picks it back up, but now needs some help. Bounces for Fige. Comes back into the front court with 17 on the shot clock here. Fige attacks to the middle, puts it up high off the window, and got fouled in two shots. Coming up, Grace Fige here for the Bulldogs. Fige, quiet night, looking for her first points. Got in foul trouble early in this one, as did over half the starting lineup for Madison. Fige free throw is up and no good. Just struggling with her shot right now. It's been a few games of just not being able to get things to fall. Second free throw on its way. That one no good. And then Malone, I believe. Did we get a lane violation? We did. Another lane violation. 5G. Free throw, no good. Missed. Second time tonight, the Bulldogs have had a third free throw after 2 misses and missed even after the lane violation. Baltic coming up the other way, and a pass too tall, out of bounds. Was looking for Anna Hookman. Gives it back to Madison here. Less than 1 minute gone by in the fourth quarter. Baltic leading by 21. 5G. Over to Pastrallo, quarter for Rummel. Rummel a 3, no. Just hasn't had her shot tonight either, out of bounds to Baltic. Full court pressure here by Madison. Baltic, nearly a turnover. They get it back to Holt. Holt lobs it across the timeline. Leonards has it. Now Malone picks it off while she's sitting on the ground and feeds it off to Rummel. Rummel to the baseline. Rummel goes up, got fouled, hit the deck hard, but she'll get up and shoot 2. Rummel a team high 9 points, trying to get into double figures here for Madison. First free throw is up and off the back of the iron, no good. Pickett and Kortmeyer check back in for Baltic. As one more Maddie Rummel free throw on the way. And that one drops through. Rummel's got 10. And it's 42-22. Pass ahead, Kortmeyer. Kortmeyer launches it too tall, was looking to get down the floor to Holt. And Baltic with another turnover here in the early going of this fourth quarter. But I don't know if Madison's got the offense right now to mount a comeback even with the turnovers. 5G off to Engels. Engels drives, took some contact, late whistle, going to be an offensive foul. Foul on Engels will be her second personal. And turnover gives it back to Baltic here with 6:29 remaining in the fourth. And then we're going to get a whistle. Official pointing to the bench of Madison. I never saw like the sign for a tech, but I saw one official pointing to the Madison bench and then comes over to talk with the other the other two rather. Meanwhile, Coach Branco is still, we're going to get a technical foul here. And I assume on head coach Jamal Branco. Although that charge, assistant coach Brianna Klekas was the one that seemed to really disagree with the charge call, but it looks like they got, maybe it was just a general bench tech, not sure. Either way, first free throw was missed by Caitlin Pickett. And one more on the technical here. Free throw is good. Gives her 20. And ball back to Baltic. Inbounds for the Baltic Bulldogs here, up 43-22 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Inside Kortmeyer, tried to go to Pickett, through her hands, out of bounds. And back to Madison, and another turnover at the start of this fourth quarter here for Baltic. They've not been sharp, but they've got the cushion. And Madison has just not been able to get points on the other end. Here's Rummel trying to fix that. Launches a three and hits. Has not been extremely efficient night from beyond the arc for Rummel, but she's got 13. And Malone, or rather that was 5G, forces a turnover. Ball knocked away. Last touch by Holt, and Madison gets it back here. The Bulldogs need to score quickly and in bunches. Here comes Fiji around the screen. Over to Rummel. She'll take the three. Knocked it down. Back to back for Rummel. That was deep from the left corner. She's got 16 on her fourth made three tonight. Now Madison coming with full court pressure, and Baltic, sensing the momentum shift, will take a timeout. 5:45 to play here in the fourth. It's Baltic 43, Madison 28. Timeout on the floor, so we pause as well. Back after this on KJAM.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
At Madison Regional Health System, your unique needs and a positive healthcare experience matter. We are proud supporters of area sports and are here to meet the healthcare needs of our athletes and their loved ones. From routine healthcare to unfortunate sports-related injuries, our compassionate healthcare professionals are committed to providing quality healthcare close to home. We are honored to be your healthcare team and happy to help keep you in the game.
5:45 remaining here in the ball game. Madison trying to make a run here. They've hit back-to-back threes, forcing some Baltic turnovers. They come with full court pressure on the inbound after the timeout. Bauman hands off to Leonards. Leonards drives inside. Tough float shot. Comes to Kortmeyer, and Kortmeyer gets fouled and puts one in for two. Not sure if that was a pass or a shot by Leonards, but it comes into the hands of Kortmeyer, and she gets a chance for a three-point play. And a chance to just siphon away all the momentum Madison was trying to build. Three-point play does not go down as the free throw rims out, but still, that's a rough two. Fiji, Prostralo, Rummel. How about another three ball from the corner? Nope, too strong this time. And rebound comes out to Pickett for Baltic. Fiji that nearly got a steal. Pass across the timeline to Pickett. Baltic hasn't shown a lot of patience with this big lead here. Let's see if they start running a little bit of clock. Pickett spins away from a defender, tiptoeing the baseline, passes out Bauman. Bauman resets, gets it back in the corner, lobs it inside for Kortmeyer. Prostralo knocks it and takes it away. Here comes Fiji now. Grace sprinting into the front court, grows up with contact. She will go to the line to shoot two. With 4:48 to go here in the fourth quarter, Fiji, if she can hit the free throws, can get it down to a 15-point game. First free throw up and good. First point of the game for Grace Nielsen. Not going to check in yet. She's coming for Fiji if she makes the second free throw. Free throw up and good. She does knock them both down. Now into the game comes Nielsen. Inbounds under pressure, Bauman. Stops as she comes across the timeline, trying not to get trapped. She throws it up for grabs, and Prostralo will intercept. Ahead, Rummel. Rummel throws to the corner, Malone. Malone driving baseline, lost it. We got a foul on the floor on Baltic. That'll be the third foul on Baltic tonight. So Madison basketball on the baseline. Engels will toss it in. Engels looking. Here's Rummel in the corner, but the pass was behind her and out of bounds. And Madison turns it over. Down 15 with 4:32 remaining in the fourth. Pressure again on the inbound. Pickett. Ooh, nearly dribbled it out of bounds. Then she did lose it, but it was touched by Engels last. Baltic, lobbing it down the floor out in front of everybody. Kortmeyer goes up and lays it off the rim, no good. Oh, late whistle. Woo, that ball was off the rim and on the floor. And Kortmeyer's going to the line to shoot 2. First free throw, Kortmeyer is in and out, no good. Both teams have left a lot at the charity strike tonight. One more on the way. That one does drop through. 46-30 now, Baltic on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard as Engels into the front court. Comes to her left. Into the corner for Nielsen, driving baseline. Nielsen a floater with the right hand short. Got her own rebound, puts it up off the window. That won't roll down. And Kortmeyer a rebound. Kortmeyer gave it up to Holt, got it right back. She sprints into the front court, comes to the baseline, passes out for Holt. Holt wants to slow up. Here's Kortmeyer. Now a skip pass, ill-advised, taken away by Engels. Engels pass ahead for Rummel. One dribble, launches a three. I think that was tipped. We got a whistle and foul, I believe, on Baltic here. They are going to say 3 shots. It was a foul on the Rummel three-point attempt. So to the line goes Maddie Rummel to shoot 3 free throws here for Madison with 3:45 remaining in the ball game. First one up and good. Rummel now 17 tonight. Free throw number 2 is good. Nope, pardon me, that one's no good. And now Malone out, Feige back in for the Bulldogs. One more free throw coming up for Rummel. Rummel looking to go 2 of 3 from the line and does. Knocks that one down. And it's 46-32 now, Baltic. Full court pressure here by Madison on the inbound. Ahead to Pickett. Pickett has a pass tipped, but into the hands of Leonards. Leonard to Bauman. Now into the corner, three-point shot, air ball. Engels rebounds. Not a great shot by Baltic. Pass ahead, Feige. Feige drives, puts it off the window, gets fouled. Ball wouldn't drop, but Grace will go to the line, shoot 2 more free throws here for Madison with 3:23 remaining. First Feige free throw is good. One more coming up, trying to get it down to a 12-point game, and does. Feige's got 4, all from the line tonight. Bulldogs set up and take it away on their press. Perstralo over to Feige. Feige will launch on a straightaway 3 and connect. And it's a 9-point game with 3:11 to go here. 46-37. Baltic. Pass ahead, Leonards. Away for Holt now. Over to Bauman. Bauman inside. Pickett. Pickett gives it outside. Here's a drive. Shot up. Blocked. Oh, rebound comes out, though. Engels then swats it and gets called for a foul. I thought she had a clean block. But it'll be 2 shots coming up for Leonards here from the line. Foul on Engels, her 4th. Front end is up and no good. Kortmeyer returns as Hookman checks out. Baltic leads it 46-37, 2:50 remaining. One more free throw on the way, and that one in and out no good. Perstralo rebounds for Madison. Bulldogs dodge a bullet there. Here comes Feige. Feige into the corner. We've got a timeout taken by Madison. 2:43 remaining. Here in the 4th, Madison's down 9, and we're back after a break on KJAM.
Bulldog fans, are you ready to level up your fitness? Anytime Fitness has a brand new home at 112 North Egan Avenue with 24/7 access, upgraded equipment, coaching support, and a community that pushes you to be your best. It's a perfect place for Bulldog athletes, students, and fans to train. Whether you're chasing PRs or just starting your fitness journey, we're here to help you stay strong all season long. Stop in for a tour or message us to join the pack. Anytime Fitness, proud to support our Bulldog community.
Today, you have more choices than ever in how you buy insurance. Don't make the 1-800 mistake when it comes to your peace of mind. Call Brian at King Insurance, your independent insurance agent for all your insurance needs. Trust Brian at King Insurance to provide the coverage you need at competitive prices and the service you need when you need it. King Insurance provides safe, sound, and secure insurance protection. The King Insurance Agency in Madison, located just west of the courthouse. Their local, trusted choice independent insurance agency. Peace of mind when you need it the most.
2:43 to go here in the fourth quarter. Madison basketball down 46-37 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Madison, Engels, Rummel, Feige, Prostralo, and Nielsen on the court. Bulldogs looking to go quickly. Bounce pass. Oh, nobody home. We're going to get a jump ball maybe if the Bulldogs are lucky. There's the tie-up. They're going to maintain this possession. Not sure if that was supposed to go to Prostralo or Rummel, but it was in between the two of them. Nearly a turnover. Feige on the inbound. Then again, go pass inside and just nobody home. Two cracks at that possession, and both times Madison just threw it directly at Baltic players. Just not what you can have out of a timeout. Pickett saves a possession there. Here's an outside shot. Leonard's no good. Back tap rebound picked up Bauman and then fouled by Nielsen. That'll be her fourth, and that'll be free throws here for Bauman. She'll shoot two as Baltic is in the bonus with 2:14 remaining. First free throw up and oops. Bauman misses on that. Nielsen comes out and is replaced by Jordan Schmidt for Madison. One more Bauman shot, and that one drops through. 10-point ball game, 47-37 here, 2:10 to play. Rummel in the corner. Top of the key, Prostralo over to the corner for Engels. Engels sidesteps left, takes a deep two. Cannot hit. Prostralo fighting for the rebound, and it comes loose and into the hands of Leonards. Then stolen by Rummel. Rummel will lay it up and in. Rummel's got 20. And the lead is 8 now. Pass ahead. Into the hands of Leonards. Leonards out for Bauman. Thought about the deep three, but wisely decides to run some clock here. Holt to Leonards. Bauman now. Bounce pass inside, taken away by Feige. Grace on the steal, looking to go all the way. Right hand, too strong up the glass. Prostralo rebound, is up and in. Lead down to 6 now, 47-41. Bauman sprints it into the front court. This is Leonards, rather. Leonards, double team comes. She got fouled, tackled by Rummel. And 2 free throws coming up for Leonards here. Madison down 20 at 1 point, has it down to a 6-point game now, 47-41. Two free throws, Leonards. First one is up and no good. Parmalee back in, replacing Bauman now for Baltic. Madison needs another miss here from Kyla Lendertz. And they will not get it. She knocks through the back end. 48-41. Bulldogs. Pass into the corner. Rummel could not handle it. Had to go in the air to bring it in and lost it. Taken away by Baltic. Here they come across the timeline. Holt to Lendertz. Swing up to the left. They're going to launch on a three. No good. Rebound to the Bulldogs of Madison. Feige Corner, Rummel, catch and shoot three, no good. Pastrana has the rebound, gets it to Engels. Engels trying to drive, she got fouled, and this is going to be 2 shots for Jaya at the line here for Madison with 46 seconds remaining. Madison Bulldogs down 7. Engels to the line. A furious fourth quarter comeback attempt here by Madison. Free throw by Engels just won't drop. Sub here is Bryant. Comes back in, replacing Schmidt for Madison. Second Engels free throw will drop. And timeout taken by Madison. Down 6 now, 48-42, 46 seconds remaining in the fourth. Here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard, back in a moment.
Let's be real. You make things. You grow things. You do things. You want things. And that's where we come in. We're First Bank and Trust, a community bank that understands the unique needs of our community and the people who make it great. First Bank and Trust is just the right size to make big things possible while making sure the small things never feel that way. First Bank and Trust. Real banking, real easy. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
46.5 remaining here in the fourth. Both teams in the bonus. Possession arrow favors Baltic, as does the score. They lead at 48-42 as we welcome you back to the MDL broadcast booth. Madison will put full court pressure here on this Baltic inbounds. Baltic turnovers and three-point shooting is what has gotten Madison back into this game. Bulldogs of Madison need another turnover right here. Almost got it. Rummel was just a half step late. Comes ahead to Kortmeyer. Kortmeyer to Bauman. Bauman. Leonards. And there's the foul by Feige. And Leonards will go to the line and shoot a pair here. 33.5 seconds. It was a 20-point lead at the start of the fourth. It's down to 6. Leonard, 7 points tonight. And first free throw misses off the front, no good. Two possession lead as it stands right now. Leonard's trying to change that. And does, makes it a 7-point game. Quickly, Feige into the front court, throws ahead for Rummel. Rummel right back to Grace. Grace tries to get back to Rummel, ball tipped. Gives it back to Grace, she launches at a deep three. It comes out right to Pastrana. Pastrana tried to pass it to Bryant. It's taken away by Baltic with 17 seconds to go. Madison will foul, but that is going to do it. 14.5 seconds remaining. Baltic still with a 7-point lead and a chance to extend it here. A couple more free throws, as that was the 5th on Jaya Engels. She fouls out with 3 points tonight. Returning is Ella Malone. So Leonard's with 2 more free throw attempts. Front end is up and no good. One more to try to make it an 8-point game. And she does. And Madison now, final 10 seconds of the ball game. Feige over to Malone. Feige will take a deep straight on 3. No good. Long rebound out to Baltic. And that will end it. Final score tonight, it's Baltic with a 50-42 win over the Madison Bulldogs. Baltic picks up their 3rd win of the year. They're 3-9. Madison falls to 1-11. Back with your F&M Co-op Oil post-game show next on KJAM.
The Madison Bulldogs are known for being dedicated, hardworking, and always striving to do their very best to be a winning team. Just like the dedicated, hardworking team at F&M Co-op in Madison. Whether you're in need of tires, bulk fuel, propane, oil, or exhaust fluid, F&M Co-op is the local choice for your farming operation. F&M Co-op of Madison, striving to be part of your winning team and a proud supporter of the Madison Bulldogs.
Improve your oral health by visiting Madison Family Dental. At Madison Family Dental, they help improve smiles of their patients by offering many dental services, including general and kids dentistry, restorative dentistry, cosmetic dentistry, smile makeovers, and implant dentistry. Whether it's for a checkup, teeth cleaning, crowns, fillings, root canal, wisdom teeth extraction, dentures, implants, or teeth whitening, Madison Family Dental can help. Schedule an appointment today by calling 256-2670 or visit MadisonFamDental.com.
Los Tapatios Authentic Mexican Food has 2 convenient locations in Madison and Volca. The Madison location has moved to their new expanded building right next door to the original restaurant. Los Tapatios, where families and communities come together to experience great food and great service. Los Tapatios is proud to support local teams and proud to be a part of great communities.
Before you hit the highway, swing by Automedics Car Care in Madison. AC not keeping up? Tires looking tired? We'll get your car road trip ready with expert inspections, oil changes, brake checks, and industry-leading nationwide warranty on most repairs. Because nothing ruins a summer drive like a breakdown. You can trust nearly 40 years of combined experience at Automedics Car Care on Southwest 4th Street in Madison. Visit automedicscarcare.com.
Back here in Baltic for the final time tonight, the F&M Co-op Oil post-game show brought to you by the F&M in Madison for all your fuel needs, bulk propane and tire as well. Green Mountain pellet grills, you'll find it all at F&M Co-op Oil in Madison. Madison Bulldog girls fall tonight 50-42, your final score. Madison got down 11 at halftime, was down 20 at the start of the fourth quarter. At one point in that fourth quarter, we're down, I believe, 24. They battle back, cut it to 6 in the closing minute, and fall by the final of 50-42 tonight. Three-point shots finally started to fall for the Bulldogs in that fourth quarter. In particular, Maddie Rummel, who finishes tied for a game high with 20 points tonight. Grace Feige with 7 for Madison, including, I believe, all of that actually in the fourth quarter. 20 points for Caitlin Pickett tonight. Harper Kortmeyer at 14 and Kyla Lendertz with 9 for Baltic. Just a lot of turnovers early and just not, a lot of open shots that just didn't go down in the early going for Madison as well. Madison had too many turnovers, certainly, especially in the first quarter of this game. But they also had a lot of good looks throughout the first half. In the first half that they only scored 14 points, and that's the frustration, I guess, in a make-or-miss game is sometimes you're going to get looks and they're going to not go down for 3 quarters, and then you get to the fourth, and it seems like there was a stretch there for 3 minutes where Madison just couldn't miss. But in the end, they come up 8 points short tonight, 50-42, your final here in Baltic. And another game where I don't know that you can say this one exactly like what we talked about in the pregame show. We mentioned that Madison had got themselves into some games, some close games late that they just needed to learn how to win. This felt a little bit different because it was such a big comeback that Madison had to complete. It wasn't like some of these games that they've lost by 8 or 10 this season where they had leads in the fourth quarter and then couldn't hang on, gave up like an 8-point run or something like that and couldn't get back into it. This is a little different feel just because of how deep in trouble they were to start the fourth quarter, but then be able to come back and almost tie this thing up, at least make it a game in the fourth quarter. But in the end, they come up short tonight. Madison will have a little while to think about it now because this is the only game of the week for the Madison girls. They are off until next week on the 3rd when they will travel to host Dubrook area. Yeah, 3 games next week for Madison at home against Dubrook, home against West Central, and then a home game in the DAC-12 NEC Conference Clash, followed by a home game on the 9th against Sioux Falls Christian. So 4 straight back in Madison after tonight for the Madison girls. We've got boys basketball tomorrow, the first ever meeting between Madison and Sioux Falls Lutheran tomorrow night, right here on AM 1390 KJAM in Sioux Falls. That's going to do it for our broadcast here tonight as Baltic improves to 3-9. The Madison girls fall to 1-11 by the final of 50-42. I'm Matt Gross for everyone at KJAM Sports. Thank you for listening, and have a great rest of your Monday night.